I boomered it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little. I've been feeling a little under the weather the last couple of days. Doofus. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was laughing because because JT. Oh, forgive me. I'm a little stuffy, little congested, maybe a little coffee. But this what did it right here. Rose murked Jack. Now he probably meant to say murdered, but you can't save that. No, she didn't, because James Cameron did a study. Yes, there was a recent thing that James Cameron talked about. He did an actual scientific study. I think he's also like trying to generate stuff for Avatar, but he said they got the exact like body dimensions of each actor, the door size, put it in, and they put them in freezing water. They put sensors all over them and in the water, and they could not survive them both on the door. They could both fit, so you guys aren't wrong, but it's because the door sinks due to the buoyancy that they would have froze to death.
Rose killed Jack.
you murder, it has intention to it. There's
no, she killed him.
She did kill. Oh God. Okay. Well, it's good to see JT here. He's a good friend. Him and I've been talking shit on Twitter. Samuel, hail, fellas and lady. The lady is going to be a little late. She's doing Christmas stuff, but she will be here. I just saw JT's comment on that computer. You said that he's not wrong. I am surprised you could play that intro. I modified it just a smidgen so we don't get clipped on actually playing it later on. They actually will like partially block it
in Indonesia
and Russia. Those damn Russians. Natalie says good evening, Phil.
Comrades.
JT says stuffy. Yeah, I got a stuffed up nose. He says yawn. See, that's what got me. Ryan's under the weather. Must be Coasty's revenge for that Navy would play through crack Saturday. And then he said second degree, which got me the second time.
Okay.
I think it might be more third degree. I guess it depends on the state. I don't know. JT is in an undisclosed state. But what we're all here for...
Next to mine.
Yeah. What we're all here for is Game of Thrones. Also, I have... there's a delivery showing up. I didn't realize it was gonna be coming. So if I have to bounce, hopefully Lily's here to help carry the conversation with JV. Well, I'm just saying, it's interaction. Let's talk about the show.
Woo, there's a lot that goes on in this episode. Ooh, yeah. Jalali.
He says manslaughter. You fucker, I hate you.
JT, you're awesome.
He is awesome. That's why we're friends. All right, so we start out.
And starting off with a character who's kind of loomed over the whole thing, and we finally get to meet him. Mm-hmm. That would be Tywin Lannister, played by Charles Dance. And what a presence he is.
Well, he ain't playing around too, because the first time you see him, he's literally slaughtering an elk.
Okay, so I watched the after notes on this episode. They reshot this scene like at least a dozen times. So they had to reapply the skin on this actual dead stag. Mm-hmm. That's an actual stag.
Yep.
And they had to restuff the innards, and he was just cutting away, pulling out like it's nothing. This guy is into his role.
He knows how to gut a stag. Like he's literally doing he's doing the right cuts. He's literally he's done this before in real life. Unless somebody taught him, but as somebody who grew up in Colorado, and I've seen my fair share of deer, elk, and stuff like that being gutted. Yeah, you shear it just like that, and you go back and forth, like it's precise. It takes hours. But yes, he dude has no shame in this, and I love it.
Yeah, and he calls Jamie a doofus, basically.
Yeah, he does. We'll play a little bit of that.
Catelyn Stark took my brother.
Why is he alive?
Why is he still alive?
Tyrion?
Ned Stark.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
Mm-hmm. And Jamie goes, well, it wouldn't have been a clean fight. And Ty was like, who cares?
Mm-hmm. Because he doesn't care.
No, he does not care.
Because Tywin Lannister is all about family name. Now he does acknowledge the fact that his children are kind of the bane of his existence. And that this is the start of that. Because trust me, he chastises all of his kids later on in the seasons, but Jamie's the first one to get it.
Equally. Now,
yeah.
If we were to compare this to someone to see House of the Dragon, this is his mindset is the same as Corlys, is the same as Lord Corlys. History does not remember blood, does not remember individuals. It remembers names.
Yes, agreed. And it wouldn't have been clean.
Clean. Yeah.
That's exactly it right there. That's exactly it right there. And we even actually jet forward a little bit. A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of sheep.
Of the sheep.
Yep.
And then Tywin says something, and then Jamie's like, so the lion does care about the opinions. And Tywin says, no, that's not an opinion. That's a fact.
Yeah. And this is what he's talking about. What about Tyrion right here? And this is what leads into it.
Lannister might be the lowest of the Lannisters, but he's one of us. And every day that he remains a prisoner, the less our name commands respect.
Boom.
This is the moment right here. And we're going to give it a... I might actually even take it off camera, because if I take it off camera, it still lets the audio play.
There you go. So there we go.
Which Rose took out Jack, you sheep. Don't you have a stream to get to? Or are you guys starting at 9? If you guys are
or are they on their break?
Yeah, JT, are you guys on your break right now? I don't know. Is that I didn't get a notification, so yeah, they might be on a break.
Well, toss him a link then.
I mean, if he wants to come on, he's more. Yeah, we are on a break. Well, I mean, if you want to come on, dude, I'll toss you a link. If not, I completely understand. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna play the audio without the visuals, so we avoid. Oh, fucking hold on. Sorry, my boomer. God, I need it, and I do. I have to try to make more videos tonight. I'm boomering the shit out of this. I haven't felt well, which is crazy. I've there you go. Sharing audio. Remove clip.
There we go.
Dumbass. I still don't hear it.
I hear nothing.
It worked last time.
Okay, so what he's saying is
oh, I fucked it up enough that we can just play it. Trust me.
Okay. That he remains a prisoner, the less our name commands respect.
So the lion does concern himself with the opinions.
No, that's not an opinion. It's a fact.
And here it comes.
If another house can seize one of our own and hold him captive with impunity, we are no longer a house to be feared.
That's why we'll have to stop that. We probably played it just 5 seconds too long, but no, it falls spot on. And it's and he's talking about the fact that like I'm gonna die, we're all gonna die. It's the family name that lives on, and that's what's truly important. I love it. This is an actual deer. This is an actual
stag.
Yeah, an actual animal that he's skinning. Like, I have seen this more than once. And unless somebody skinned this for him previously, dude's done a great job, which makes me think that he knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, what has he been prior to any of this? Do we know?
Prior? I don't know about prior. I know he's done a lot of TV. He's done a lot of other stuff. He was he's one of the elder. He's one of the vampires in the later films in the Underworld series. He was the head. He's also the ancient vampire in Dracula Untold.
Okay. He does a good job, I'll tell you that much. He's talking about not next year, not tomorrow, now.
Be the man I need you to be, not the man you want to be. And he goes right back to work.
He's going right under the haunch, dude. Like, he's literally lifting it up, and that's where dude knows what he's doing. I'm impressed. Gee whiz, an actor. So basically, what he's saying is that take half of our force, 30,000 men,
and go take him. Take him by force.
Go get your brother back and remind them why they need to fear us. He's not saying slaughter them. He's just saying remind them, 30,000 men, why they need to fear us. And we have a nice little meeting between.
Speaking of another Lannister.
Well, there's a lot of them. They're everywhere. They're like they're kind of. I wouldn't say they're like cockroaches. I'd say they're like parasites.
Yeah.
They suck the life out of everything. Sorry, I am rep. That is the gayest. Hold.
I got news for you.
I got news for you. There's a thing. There's a thing.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I'm just saying, that's an individual that supports the whole, Rose murdered Jack narrative. I mean, I've had
wrapping gifts.
Yeah, I'm about to say Joker's not wrapping gifts, even though he's doing this.
All right. Open your eyes.
Blaine! Jack!
You just cop to feel every single time. It's so awkward.
That's dirty. That's not even right. Let this go. Yeah. Much like Natalie, I know this person behind the account. Yeah, you know what? That's dirty. Where's the Celine Dion though? Oh, just Rose straight up murked that dirty pet. Jesus Christ, Samuel.
Whew.
Well, it's probably not as bad as some things that I've said on his channel. See, all right, back to the show.
So Cersei is like, why have you summoned me? And Ned's trying to do the right thing.
I've had worse, my lady.
Perhaps it's time to go home.
Yeah.
The South doesn't seem to agree with you.
I know the truth, Jonah.
No, you big gay bitch. I'm just kidding, dude. We love you. You know that. we love JT. He's made 50% of my logos. Well, and actually, now it would be stand to be probably 3/5 because he made the Friday Night's Royal Rumble logo as
Right.
well. So it's- that dirty
Been there.
peasant. dude.
Wow. Wow.
That's never mind. I know the story behind that. It's too much.
Aaron died for.
Do you, Lord Stark?
She is just she is so she's like, I got you beat. I
Mhm.
got you beat. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
And just brazen about now. And she knows that what she's about to tell Ned is not going to go further than Ned. He's not going to go shouting it from the rooftops. Why? Because she's using his greatest strength against him. He's just too damn noble.
Yep. And that's his biggest strength. Sometimes,
And
Some-
weakness.
yeah. Sometimes when you're dealing with
The
your-
devils.
you're dealing with fucking parasites, you just have to squash them.
Mhm.
You just have to eradicate them at every turn.
Is that why you called me here, to pose me riddles?
Has he done this before?
He showed a little care because Ned, obviously, that's his honor coming into play.
Yeah, and this is also also a very interesting dynamic here. You've got two folks who could not be on more polar opposites of the moral spectrum here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the honorable, do right Ned. You've got the morally bankrupt Cersei. But yet at one point they meet and they actually agree on something.
Yep. Yeah, they very much do.
Jamie would have killed him. My brother's worth 1,000 of your friend.
Your brother? Or your lover?
Oof.
That's a standoff for the ages right there.
And she just said, and she basically is like, so what? Targaryens did this for 300 years. No one batted an eye.
No, they didn't. And that's spot on to it. Nobody batted a fucking eye. We came into this world together. We belong together.
Ew.
Sure. Whatever.
It's a little ew. Okay, now she says that. Now here is like when Robert comes into bed and he's drunk and he's been with his whores. She gets him off in other ways, and he wakes up none the wiser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because obviously Robert is a sullen drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Rob leaves his whores for long enough to stumble drunk into my bed. I finish him off in other ways. In the morning, he doesn't remember.
You've always hated him.
And this is a great line right here.
I worshipped him.
Mm-hmm.
Every girl in the Seven Kingdoms dreamed of him, but he was mine by oath.
And I'm sure, and again, as we've seen from the beginning of this episode, when Robert said to Ned, you've gotten fat, and Ned gives him a look like, Robert is not the man he used to be. He has gained a little weight. He's getting a little pudgy. He's not the big, burly soldier that the conqueror fighter that he used to be.
Yes.
Oh, and there it is. And there is where the deception starts.
Lyanna Stark.
Lyanna. Your sister was a corpse and I was a living girl, and he loved her more than me.
And that is when she's like, that's it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
On their wedding night.
Yep.
When the king returns from his hunt, I'll tell him the truth. You must be gone by then. You and your children. I will not have their blood on my hands. Go as far away as you can, with as many men as you can. Because wherever you go, Robert's wrath will follow you.
Yeah, Robert's not the type to Take that.
No, to roll over. I mean, his whole entire plight with Daenerys Targaryen is that the girl must die.
Mhm.
Even though her brother eventually, obviously in the last episode, is killed. We covered that.
Just in a glorious way. Just in a glorious.
And he hasn't really taken that as well either.
Nope.
And this right here, she's talking about Jaime. He was sitting in the Iron Throne
Right.
after. That's why Jaime's called the Kingslayer.
Mhm.
And you made him give it up.
You made him give it up. All you needed to do was climb the steps yourself. Such a sad mistake.
I've made many mistakes in my life,
Mhm.
but that wasn't one of them.
Ooh.
Yeah,
but it was.
I agree
But it
with her. It
But it was
was
a mistake.
because Ned has always been a very competent swordsman. He's always been a very competent soldier, but he's also been a legitimate leader.
Right.
Robert is never been anything more than a soldier. That's all he ever wanted to be. And
Robert is the guy who will go out and win the fight with you, and then you go out and crack the beer cans over your skull with.
Mhm.
He's not the one he's not the one to lead. And then Cersei says a great line right after this. In the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. There is no middle ground. If you jump in this game, you play to win.
Okay, there it is. I'm going to play it because the next scene gets just a little bit spicy.
Spicy.
I don't know why you still can't hear it.
We got
It
we got
worked.
the next,
Yeah,
it worked last week. It worked last week.
okay. Here we go. Moving forward, we are taking this out because they're
There's a boobies.
yeah, and children butts, like little kid butts, like you probably so Littlefinger is here and he says
he at first he's chastising the two ladies, the one being Roz, as she's being too loud and too obnoxious, and he's like, is that what they teach you in the North? And then he goes through his little diatribe of how to make these men who have already paid for them think that they are the greatest thing ever. And then
I know how to do it, idiot. That's how you do it. See, look, it's still there, but then I do this on our two faces, idiot. We're still. I'm going to turn it down though. I'm going to turn it down. There's some lady noises.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to see.
Moan.
Nope, it's probably still too loud. It's still too loud.
Wouldn't do it. Let's not risk it.
Yeah, let's not risk it. Okay, so we're gonna mute it. I am going to describe this scene. So he's telling the ladies how to he's like, no. Yeah. He's geez, what kind of production is this? Oh, I forgot. Rose made Jack swim with the fishes. No, Jack chose to swim with the fishes.
She let him go.
She let him go after he's dead.
She shouldn't have died.
You fucking assholes. I thought I heard something outside, but it's not. Okay.
So then Roz goes, "Oh, why don't you join us?" And Peter's like,
well,
"Oh no. Oh, go on."
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. That's actually the perfect way to describe it. She's like, so he's talking about the fact that you need to make them believe that that it's the bestest thing ever. Then of course they have them switch. Samuel says, "Joke's on you. I don't even need 38 seconds." Yeah. This actually. Okay. We do get some backstory that Littlefinger challenged Catelyn Stark, formerly Catelyn Tully, her lover, who was not Lord Eddard Stark, but his older brother.
Right.
Yes, to a duel. which Littlefinger lost. She was.
Yeah,
And-
shocking.
Yeah,
Shocking.
shocking. And so she was like, no, he's just a boy. He doesn't know any better. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. And that has ever cemented his place. And probably has landed, his bitterness.
And Brandon Stark gave him a nice scar from stomach to collarbone.
Yeah.
To remind him to know his place.
Nope, can't show that. They're still can't do that audio. They're still doing stuff. Apparently,
This scene may just be a pass.
yeah, he's just a boy. Is she still married to him? He's like,
Oh,
no. He says, ironically, she he got himself killed before the wedding.
He burned
And-
alive.
Yeah, and she ended up with his brother, an even more impressive specimen.
And why wouldn't he be? He's just so good.
Yeah, I think we're finally in a place where we can. No, we can't, because if we do that, it's gonna pop it back up, and it's not in a place to do so. So anyway,
Go get
he's
cleaned
like,
up.
yeah, go get cleaned up. I'm not gonna fight them. Go get cleaned up. He's like, basically, I'm gonna outsmart them, and now we can Fraggle Rock and share this.
There we go. Okay. Oh, I actually love this scene.
I do too.
This scene is hilarious. Oh, you got Osha
Mhm.
right here. The wildling who was part of the three that tried to take Bran's horse,
Mm-hmm.
and so she's now a prisoner in the Winterfell. And Theon decides he's gonna do a flex on the ignorant wildlings and talk down to her. And Theon is just made to look like a fool.
Oh, gee whiz. What else is new?
I know.
I checked the door cam. That was the trash guys. Yeah. So Theon's at the low tide, we lay you on your back on the
Right.
beach, basically drowned you.
Which that's a terrifying way to die. I'm just gonna say that's a terrifying way to go.
Oh, I agree. I don't. Yeah, I think the only thing, in my opinion, that would be worse, and I know that there was a little
is to be dropped from a door in the freezing Atlantic Ocean.
yeah, or burned alive. Shadow says, "Howdy, boys and girls.
What's up, Shadow?
What's up, buddy? You've never heard of the Iron Islands, so he's getting a little butthurt, because Theon has his pride.
Iron Islands.
Trust me, you've never heard where I'm from neither.
Trust me, my lord.
Oh God, you are such a
I'm not living
brat.
in the wilderness anymore.
You're such a
It's
brat.
civilized land.
Yeah,
You're such a little bitch.
he's got a giant stick up his ass.
Oh.
This is the best part.
Father's Lord, how can you be Lord too?
I will
I will be lord after my
So you're
father.
not Lord now.
No, you.
You have to go at me,
Uh,
JD.
oh, it's rare when somebody gets me to break, distracts me and gets me to laugh. But usually it's JT, because he's saying shit that I'm like, motherfucker, I kick your ass. But
And you get and what's worse or best is you can hear him.
oh, I can hear him too. I've
that-
talked.
Just
Yeah.
that, just that nice dry tone is just
That's what makes it funnier. That's one reason him and I get along, is his dry sense of humor. It's so sarcastic that I'm like, that's funny shit right there, and you can't help but laugh.
right.
She's like, I'm not a southerner.
You're south of the wall. Everyone's a southerner to me. Couldn't say, my lord. I don't know it. Oh, see now, no. Play it from here.
Mhm.
This is a great line right here. This is Mr. Lewin who basically stops him and says, "The lady is our guest."
The lady is our guest.
Thought she was our prisoner.
Are the two mutually exclusive in your experience?
Oh, burn! Burn! He's that face.
Theon is a ward of the of Winterfell.
Of the Starks, yes.
Fuck you, dude. You're so pissing me off.
Oh god, this is the greatest stream ever.
He's such an asshole. If she did not let go. I know, I do honestly, and this is funny. I do feel the irony of that moment. I won't let go, and then she like has to pry his frozen hand off of hers, and then she lets go, and I'm like, it's the promise. I won't let go of the promise, but it's just like you probably could have worked that slightly differently. But if you've seen the new Avatar movie, you will realize that James Cameron has a thing for water and sinking ships, because there's very much a sinking ship in the new Avatar.
You mean the film itself is a sinking ship?
Well, no, not just that. There's
There's
legitimately a ship that sinks, and it has all the same metallic noises of the metal stressing and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, it's like Titanic 2.1.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It was entertaining, but was it better than the first movie? Probably. Yeah. It's not. There was room on the door, but it's about buoyancy. The water was 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Probably colder than that.
No, 34. Sorry, 34. Because 32 is the freezing point, so it would have been frozen over. 34 degrees Fahrenheit in the North Atlantic. Anyway,
so back to Mr. Greyjoy here, who just got punked.
Fuckers.
I won't be nearby the next time that happens.
I'm used to worse than him.
Ooh.
I'm used to men could chew that boy up and pick their teeth with his bones.
And so then Lewin asks, "Why are you here? Why are you south of the wall?" And she was like, "I never meant to get here. I meant to get way further south." And Lewin's like, "Why?" And she's like, "Well, there's things that sleep during the day and hunt at night." And Lewin, being a learned man, is talking about nocturnal animals. And then Osha's like, "Oh no, something much more ancient and scary." And Lewin says, they've been gone for thousands of years. And Osha's like, "They've not been gone. They've just been asleep."
Yeah. Shadow, I wouldn't say the movie was bad, or even the first one was bad. I think this story is just basic. And GT, I forgot how many episodes did this. 10. So we gotta this is they did subtract obviously House of the Dragon, and even towards the end they shortened him to 8 episodes. But yes, she says that there are things. I'm not. Here you go. This is the one.
Shadow cuts.
Mm-hmm.
The things you speak of, they've been gone for thousands of years.
They wasn't gone, old man.
They were sleeping.
They were sleeping.
They're not sleeping anymore.
Yeah. Then and what do we think that's kind of referring to?
White Walkers.
Mm-hmm. Sam and John are reminiscent.
Sam is just. Oh, he's such. Oh God. Sam is just. He's just such a simple person.
Yeah, he is. He says,
and Shadow, I would not say that was wasted potential being the highest grossing film of all time. I don't think there's anything wasted there.
It I will say this. It came out at the perfect spot that that 3D was a new technology. Now it was what the hell is it called? Something Lava Girl and Shark Boy 3D. It was
Yep.
the very first 3D movie.
Robert Rodriguez.
But Avatar came out very much on the heels of that movie. It was this huge blockbuster. It was gorgeous looking. It was back when CGI, in my opinion, was looked very, very good.
Mhm.
And I think it benefited from that. So Avatar 2 is not going to be the cultural phenomena that they thought it was
No.
going to be. And I probably would equate that it's going to make 1.3, 1.4 billion at most.
We'll
With
see.
with the China release now, but I definitely don't think it's going to make its money back. Obviously, we're going to get an Avatar 3 because it's already been filmed, but that's go ahead, dude.
No, I'm just like I want to say because Shadow's got another whole paragraph next. I'm like, maybe you guys should have a Avatar chat and have a Shadow on and invite him on for that.
I mean, we definitely could.
Yeah.
We could invite Shadow on for Friday night. And talk spoilers of Avatar. It'll give long enough to. Did you see that Tom Cruise video when he jumped out the plane? He would have saved Jack. Yes, I did. He thanked fans for Top Gun Maverick, and he was in the middle of filming. Mission Impossible 6. Yeah, I plan to do a video about that because Tom Cruise, even though he's in Hollywood and he's a weirdo, he knows where the money comes from, and that would at least he knows where his bread is buttered. So he thanks the fans for turning up, and that's all we've ever wanted. And then of course I have another video that I'm gonna be doing probably tonight, dropping tomorrow. James Gunn doubles down on stupid. I would love to. Yeah, no, well, I'll reach out to you, dude. He has a Twitter, right? You don't have Twitter?
I think he does now.
I think he does now.
To you.
Yeah. Rose would kill Jake Sully. Fucking damn it. You know, Kate Winslet was in this fucking movie, right? Dicks. Fuck you all.
And she killed Leo.
She didn't kill Leo. Leo's still alive. I'm just saying, Kate and Leo, they still love each other to this day. They have a great friendship. Okay, so obviously, Rose didn't really kill Jack.
Mm-hmm. Rose killed Jack.
I'm never getting around this ever. There could be numerous scientific studies done where it's like nope, and it's like everybody's like, no, there's room on the door. She killed Jack.
I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
He was already dead. He was frozen to death in the frigid water of the North Atlantic.
Give him a chance. And if she really loved him, she'd have gone down with him.
That's not what, when you love somebody, if you're going to sacrifice your life, you're not going to want them to lose theirs. But
really
I will give JT one shining point because he's wrong about all this, is that if Rose would have stayed on the lifeboat, there probably wouldn't have been a need for Jack to, that is the one caveat. But I didn't write the movie. James Cameron wrote the movie, and he said that they both couldn't survive on the door because of buoyancy in the frigid water.
What does he know?
He wrote the movie, I guess, more than we do. Hold on. Oh God, the fans are Dave Miscavige, bread and butter, and Tom Cruise. No, yeah. David Miscavige is still alive. Did you remember when Batman let go of Joker on the helicopter? JC used that scene as a reference. Did he really? I did not know that. And welcome to
Hi, Lily.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening?
I'm here. Yay.
Welcome to the butter in this bread sandwich. Lily, 300 mirrors. She's meant to attract all the men and so to simp for her.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not on camera again.
I know. We keep posting pretty pictures of you in the thumbnail. No photos.
Hey, the picture's up there. Well, kind of.
That is true.
That voice is just enough. It just
Shadow's already simping. Howdy, Lily.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I kid. Give Shadow a hard time. We are in the middle of this to where they are about ready to. Oh, Christine the Killer Car. Hey, we're good, Christine. How are you? Hopefully, you're having a great holiday season. Haven't seen you in the chat in a while, but obviously, you've been around for quite a while, and we appreciate you. So, we're just talking about a little Game of Thrones season 7, episode 1, season 7.
Mm-hmm.
The other way around. I've been under the weather, so please forgive me.
Boomerang at the whole.
Oh, I've been like literally Fraggle rocking this crap up.
Okay, so
yeah,
this is
we
where
need to go.
So the Benjamin Stark's horse comes back, and John's we're like, where's my uncle?
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a big deal. So his uncle, who is a ranger,
is okay, not just a ranger, first ranger.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. This is just gonna kickstart a whole lot of things.
See, yeah, this is going to kickstart a lot.
Renly is like, a boar. We tried, and Ned's like, wait, what? So, for those of you who don't know, a boar can do some serious damage.
It can gut you like a fish. Hi, Lily. So, did Rose murder Jack in Titanic?
Didn't they bust this myth on Mythbusters one season?
No, never happened.
No?
No, because they did it wrong. They were wearing wetsuits in the cold water.
I don't know. That door looked good.
It's the whole point. It's about buoyancy. What keeps a ship afloat? What keeps the door afloat? Buoyancy. If you put too much weight on it, it sinks. Jack tried to climb on, the door capsized, thus revealing that it was not buoyant enough to hold both of them.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
How hard is this? Does anybody understand physics?
That scene never existed.
It did exist.
No,
because wouldn't you have to? First of all, I think the door looked big enough.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to
spaciously, it was big enough.
Yes,
Buoyancy,
but in order, no. Wait. Listen to me.
God, here we go.
So what you're saying about the buoyancy, yes, it's true. So what happens whenever you get into like canoes and boats? Same thing starts happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you start getting in, you have to evenly distribute the weight. So
yes, but
wouldn't they have to get on? Both of them try to get on, kind of at the same time from like both ends.
But if you watch the clip, the door is barely out of the water. So if he would have successfully climbed onto the door, it would have sunk below the water line, and the water is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 2 degrees.
You are such a
Rose
simp.
I'm not simping for Rose. I'm simping for actual physics.
You're simping.
Go get a bucket of water and throw ice in it. Fucking throw your hand in there and see how long you last. Time it. I guarantee you don't make it. You know why? Because that's exactly what would have happened to them.
I have done athletic training. I have done full ice baths. Trust me, I know.
But it was hours before the lifeboats came back. I know that because I've studied the Titanic. Hours. You would not last hours in any kind of frigid water.
Neither would she have.
Exactly. That's why he got off the door.
Yeah.
Technically,
technically, she would have died too. That's enough.
Ding, ding, ding.
So
this whole thing is a big old lie anyway, so it doesn't matter. They both should have died. So who cares? Anyway, back to Game of Thrones.
Thank you. Well, at least Lily trashed both sides. I'll give her a credit for that. She coming in
hot.
Fucking JT. Fuck you, dude. JT and I have been discussing this for months, and every once in a while it creeps back up. He's talking to Joffrey, and he's like, "I was never meant to be a father.
I should have spent more time with you, teach you how to be a man." And in comes Ned, and Ned's like, and he tells everyone to leave. Robert tells everyone leave. Cersei is like, "Oh wait, Robert, my sweet husband," and he's like, "No, get out." This puts Cersei. This is the one moment where she's legitimately scared.
Mm-hmm. And she should have been. And I wish Robert would have at least kept a couple witnesses.
I wish Robert would have, but Robert was literally moments away from dying.
Mm-hmm.
Moments away.
Not looking good.
No. Nope. That's a bad wound.
Talk to Ned.
Robert, my sweet.
Out, all of you.
At least even Sir Barrister, you know, the high, you know, leave the members of the High Council.
Not the Maester. Fuck the Maester. Hell no.
Oh yeah, nobody cares. He's bought and paid for.
Oh yeah. Now, this is something else that happens. As Robert is telling Ned to take down his final wish, Ned does something dishonest.
He does. He does. You're right. He does.
I hereby command Eddard of House Stark, titles, to serve as Lord Regent and Protector of the Realm.
Joker, would you like to kind of like maybe just slightly discuss what that means for people who might not know? I'm going to just check my door cam.
What, titles?
No, Protector of the Realm.
Oh, yeah.
Regent.
So what he's doing is Robert is saying that until Joffrey comes of age, which would basically be, I guess, 18 or a certain whatever age determined by their laws or whatever, that Ned is going to serve as the protector of the realm. He is going to elevate from hand to basically the Regent King.
Mm-hmm.
And so he says, until my son Joffrey becomes of age. Now, Ned, knowing what he knows, does something dishonest. He changes the words ever so slightly until my rightful heir. So it's instead of my son Joffrey, till my rightful heir.
Yes.
Again, it's not a big thing, but it changes everything. It changes the complete line of succession.
Yes, it does. Of course,
this is one of the few things that noble Ned Stark is dishonest about, but he's doing it for what he thinks is the right reason.
This is a huge turn of events, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Now, and then also, he says this. He talks about Dany. That he said, you know, she should live. If there's a way to stop the plans that have already gone into place, stop them now. You were right. No one else would tell me no except you. So again, he's acknowledging that Ned is a very honorable, decent, good man.
And obviously everybody in waiting in anticipation, which makes me realize that except for Deutschbag, but you know, you can't really technically exclude him. You wish all of them would have been there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you needed more than fucking Ned's ears to hear it, in my opinion.
But in this case, you have Robert's written word, which is actually good enough. Under any other circumstance.
You would think.
You would think. Well, in any normal situation.
And here's Varys saying that I'm afraid those birds have flown. That she is to be killed. Talk about Daenerys Targaryen.
Right.
Okay, so we're talking.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
so Lily, do you want to take this scene?
Yeah, because I no door, but I need to step to the bathroom real quick.
Well, from I guess the beginning of the relationship to now, I kind of like how they've progressed and they're in this actual marriage where they actually kind of do respect each other and do love each other.
Yes.
And I don't know, I just really like it.
Now, in this scene here, Danny is trying to convince Drogo to cross the narrow sea, and she wants to go home and put her husband on the Iron Throne. And Drogo's like, why would I do that? The sea is where the world ends. And she's like, no, where I'm from, there's plenty more dirts. And then Drogo says, not dirts, lands. So Drogo is very happy being in the Sea of Grass, in Vase Dothrak, doing what the Dothraki have done for centuries. He sees no need to cross the narrow sea. So, and Danny is deciding, but sweetie, I want to go where I'm from. I want you to see where I'm from. I want you to see this nice big throne thing that should be a place for a call or a Khaleesi. And Drogo's like, the king doesn't need a chair. All he needs is a horse. So while we wait for Ryan, is there any... Okay, Shadow, the reason the Dothraki are a bunch of savage horsemen is because they have no real ambition. They are content. Same with Westeros. It's a shithole, but we're willing to take from someone. I don't know about that. The Dothraki's ambition is conquer, pillage, and rape. They're like landborn, the landborn Vikings.
I think that'd be a great, definitely a great interpretation of that. How far into the scene did you discuss?
We basically discussed the whole scene. And,
okay, cool. No, I'm good with that. I'm good.
Yeah, it's good to me. I bring up the relationship thing because of what happens later. So to me, since I'm seeing it through the eyes of a woman and you're asking me, like, what do I think about this scene? I know you guys are looking at it like technically like everything that's going to happen later. But if their relationship isn't changing, then what he does later in this episode wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
No.
So that's why I'm bringing up like their relationship and how it's changing and how he respects her more and he's actually like listening to her and taking into account what she says.
Yes. And now we're in the market. Yeah.
JT's having a field day. Oh God, this is wonderful.
JT, you know what? I wish you had a stream tonight, buddy. No, not really. It's fun. It's fun seeing him here talking crap.
Definitely.
So
now we're in the market. Now we are in the market, and Jorah has to go see if there's a message for him.
He does.
And Khaleesi's like, "Oh, I'll go with you." No.
See if he has any letters for me.
Well, I'll come with you.
No, don't trouble yourself. Enjoy the market. I'll rejoin you soon.
Because he's been getting instructions from Varys.
Yes.
And this is a full pardon if he does one thing.
One thing and one thing only, and you will Revenge of the Netherrealm. What's up, buddy? You my boy's Joker, Lily. He says not Legion. I don't know if Lily identifies as a boy. I've never asked her pronouns. Lily, what are your pronouns?
I don't think you have to ask. It's obvious.
So it's they them. Cool.
And revenge. What's up, revenge?
She's like, no, not even a little bit.
Yeah, not even close.
Her pronouns are drop dead and gorgeous.
Yeah,
I need a simp button for you, dude. Simp. No, just kidding.
She's better looking than you are.
Well, I mean, obviously, you two are here to be the looks of the show. I'm just here for, I'm here to be the butt of the jokes and control the stream.
Pardon. You
It's like herding cats.
It's like herding cats.
So all he has to do is let her die. Let an assassination happen.
Mhm.
All he has to do.
Belong to
Dax.
us. What's up, Dax? How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in the chat in a while. It's good to see you again. My pronouns are sir, mister. Okay, well, we'll note that never, because none of us actually care.
No.
And
so now we got Wine Guy. And he's being a nice swarmy used car salesman. He's doing his little side hustle, doing his hustle here. And all of a sudden, her handmaidens say, "This is Daenerys Targaryen."
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like, "Oh, well, I have something special just for you."
Rise. I'd still like to taste that wine.
That? Dornish swill, not worthy of a princess. I have a dry red from the arbor, nectar of the gods.
I just like to say for the record, I don't think a dry red would be the nectar of the gods. It's dry.
No. Yeah.
There's like I don't like deep red wines because it makes you thirsty. I hate that.
I think more of a nectar of the gods. I'm thinking more of a white or a blush.
Yeah, I'd say probably a blush. Yeah, I think that's a good mixture, but like I don't know, red is too much.
And then two guys talking about wine. I got news for you.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
I was about to say that. I'm like, wow, okay.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And as we play this, Dax says nectar is usually sweet anyway, and then of course Red says sweet nectar. It's just
now in my defense, in my defense, I am a bartender, so alcohols would be my specialty.
Well, and also too, in my defense, I've had plenty of girlfriends that like wine. I've never been a fan of reds. I like middle of the road. Like white is okay. I think the blushes are the best. I've never called him that because I mean I'm not a wine snob, so but he's a bartender, so it's okay. So by extension, my homosexuality meter goes down. Yes, I simp for Rose. Y'all simping for Jack. I want to ask questions here. Why y'all simping for fucking Jack? All right. Bunch of dudes simping for fucking. You suck, dude. You so suck. Okay. Hey, Commander Phil, how you doing, buddy? We played your clip earlier of Joker voice and Eye on the Titanic, and yeah, he's definitely playing second fiddle to my manliness. Because he's the one. He's like, I'm flying.
Yeah, as you're grabbing my dick.
It's the voice. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm not gay, but a simp for Quaritch. Okay.
So now all of a sudden,
little hesitancy, right?
So they grab the cask of wine, and then Jorah's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Phil says nice. JT says Rose won first place at the state fair. I don't know what that means, and I have a feeling we're going to find out.
Oh boy.
It's a two-sided joke to that.
Right? Open it. And he's like, and then Danny's like, why are you hesitating? Now, pour it.
Pour. It would be a crime to drink a wine this rich without at least giving it time to breathe.
Do as he says.
Mm-hmm. Now she's like, oh, why are you hesitating?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not suspicious, just, suspicious at all. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. JT, are you drinking again? Every time he gets like overly spicy, it's like, JT, are you drinking? Like, because normally JT is like spicy, but Kate Winslet is not unattractive. He's talking about Rose from Titanic again. See, Revenge understands.
Yes.
Or is he? Or he's talking about me. One or the other. I don't know. Oh no, Revenge is talking. He's fucking drunk.
Oh wow!
What the?
Whoa! Okay, so back to the scene. So now he's like, oh,
Taste it, my love.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Tell me that is not the finest wine that has ever touched your tongue.
Yeah. Oh, why don't you try it?
Mm-hmm. It's a nice standoff.
You first.
Oh, I am not worthy of saying. Well, I did. And Danny's like, oh no, you will.
Revenge says, "She's gonna love you, bro." I'm just giving us a little bit of a leeway. Come on, dude.
Bye.
Oops.
And then he tries to run off. Oh, that's not a smart move.
No, he gets caught in about what? Probably about 20 feet.
Because Danny's little personal guy, he and that the whip or something fierce.
Dax says, I have to admit, I would say simp for her, or you could say I heart her eyes. I don't know. I don't feel stan is. That's like the new thing, standing on Twitter, I guess. Vera should have hired triple assassins.
Shadow, you shut your whore mouth.
And Revenge says, oopsie. Yeah. Didn't work, bro. Got hauled off there real quick, son.
Yeah, and he's now we get the Night's Watch.
This isn't as important, so we can probably kind of bounce through it. It's well, this is kind of important. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get to the end here. Okay. Oh God, there you go about Twitter again. You know what, woman, you shush. I want to hear it from you. So, she's a longtime friend. She knows what I'm talking about Twitter. I sent her clips from Twitter, and she's like, "You guys." So they're starting to divvy out the jobs. And John, of course, thinks he's going to be a ranger. He's a strong rider. He's the best swordsman. That makes sense, Shadow. Okay. Oh, are you reading it?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, no. Okay. I thought you were reading his comment. I said that makes more sense. So.
And then John gets put into the stewards.
Yes.
And which is funny because at first he's telling Sam, there's honor in being a steward. There's honor in being a steward, unless I'm a steward. Then it's an insult for me to be a steward. And then when John tells Maester Aemon, like, do you take me for a fool? And Aemon's like, we took you for a man of the Night's Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Will I serve the Lord Commander's meals and fetch hot water for his bath?
Certainly.
Yes.
And keep a fire burning in his chambers, change his sheets and blankets daily, and do everything else the Lord Commander requires of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take me for a servant?
We took you for a man of the Night's Watch. But perhaps we were wrong in that.
And then Sam brings it up and says, whoa, hold on.
Don't give her credence. Wait, is that woman from? Yeah, it's for you. So I'm crying, laughing over here, and I respect it because one day I'll meet. Well, that's true. It was for me. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. She's posted from her business account, but yeah, here we go. Sam is it's gonna lend a little credence here.
He's gonna let a little insight where Sean's just
I was singing for a high lord. I had to sing for by old men and little.
Right now.
I was going to tell a bunch of.
There we go.
But you'll also take his letters, attend him at meetings, squire for him in battle. You'll know everything, be part of everything. And he asks for you himself. He wants to groom you for command.
There it is.
Boom.
Need to stop it there because we might get tagged if I don't. She says, P.S. Did you tell Joker I'm a fan of his? I personally texted you, but I haven't checked my text messages. No. She saw some of our earlier streams and she was like, wow, he comes off a little gruff. And I was like, no, he just gets, he gets really passionate about certain things when they're destroying everything that we like. And she's like, oh, okay. And so yeah.
Is she hot?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
My description is all my links are down in the description. You can
Thank you. I haven't uploaded that. I'm gonna do it right now. Look at you keeping me on my toes. So you here,
Lily?
What happened?
Lily, your thoughts.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. First off, for folks who may be new in the chat out here, what is your impression of Sam when we first meet him till right now?
He's a puss.
You will leave Sam alone. Sam is a gentle soul.
I didn't say he wasn't a nice guy, but he's a puss.
He's a gentle soul.
He gathers a lot of strength later on because he doesn't believe in himself, because obviously we find out later on his father's a giant raging piece of shit. Right?
Correct. Oh, and JT, night, sir.
See you, buddy. It's always good to see you, man. Good night, Joker, Ryan, Little Legion, because we all know that Jack will not. No. Technically, Rose is dead too. She died at the end of the movie.
Oh my god.
You fucking asswipe. Bye, JT, friend.
But what Sam is Sam is smarter than the average bear here. Oh, thank you guys.
Oh, you're good, Phil. It's, I mean, and unless you want to bounce. Of course, Joker voice comes off gruff. That is why his name. Yeah, no. Well,
it has just a little natural talent, I think.
And everybody's just saying, take care, JT. Okay. Yeah, and I add everybody's information to the link. I was gonna do it, and then I got so sidetracked by something else. I remember being like, do this, and I didn't. He wants to groom you for command.
This is a great line. You need to go back on. No, you need to go back on this when John says, I wanted to be a ranger.
I always wanted to be a wizard. What? No, I'm serious. So
that is awesome.
You work with me.
Oh, that's just awesome. Oh boy, here we go. And Renly makes a play.
Yep.
And makes a very strong case. But Ned is not hearing it because Ned is can't get out of his own way.
I mean, I understand, but at the same time, though, do you really do you really want Renly, who is betting the Lord of Flowers, to?
Okay.
I don't.
Renly is right there, and as he said, you give me an hour, and I will have 100 swords at your back. I mean,
True.
He has love. He has respect. His people love
True.
him. His people respect him. People more or less fear Stannis.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
So as of right now, Renly is a great play to have. That is a very good ally to have. And Ned pisses it away because no, it must be Stannis. It must be Stannis. And Renly's like, it didn't matter when you overthrew the Mad King. Why does it matter now?
Yeah, well, I mean, and he says it right there. He aspires no love or loyalty.
He's not a king. I am. He's a good soldier. Yeah, and so was Robert. Do you still believe that good soldiers make good kings?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And so Renly packs his shit and leaves.
Well, because he's gonna technically
because he is gonna go build his own army in the South now.
Mm-hmm. Because also at the same time he could be in danger. So we're talking about getting the message to Stannis on Dragonstone. Obviously, if you've watched House of the Dragon but have never watched Game of Thrones, Dragonstone is the Targaryens. But now Stannis Baratheon has made it his home.
No. Robert gave him Dragonstone.
Yeah.
After he called, right, because Stannis held Storm's End from the Greyjoy fleet. So as a result, but Robert never liked Stannis really. So instead of letting him be Lord of Storm's End where he should have been, he gave him Dragonstone.
Mm-hmm.
And now, again, Ned in these decisions he's making for trying to be so honorable is really doing things that really put his morals into question.
Mm-hmm.
Unless... There is no unless. He is the rightful heir. Nothing can change that.
And he cannot take the throne without your help. You are now Hand of the King and Protector of the Realm. All of the power is yours. You need only reach out and take it.
Much like he should have. I don't know. What was it, like something like 17 years ago?
17.
Yeah. And yet he didn't. He just needed to climb the steps as Cersei said.
Shadow, my mistake. You are correct. So yes, he held off the Tyrell siege.
Okay.
So,
okay.
My mistake. It happens every now and then.
Make peace with the Lannisters. Release the imp. Wed your daughter to Joffrey.
Mm-hmm.
We've plenty of time to get rid of Stannis, and if Joffrey seems likely to cause problems when he comes into his throne, we simply reveal his little secret and see
that he's a bastard.
And then, and again, it's underhanded. It's underhanded, but it's a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good plan.
And Ned, of course, won't do it. No, I won't do it.
But what he will do is, because Renly, since he pissed away 100 swords, he wants the gold cloaks who are there to serve King's Landing to be at his back. And so because what Ned wants to ask them to do is kind of dishonest. He goes to a dishonest person.
Yes. Okay. I little premature. This is the swearing in here. I was just a little bit concerned because real soon there is going to be a scene where there is a penis, and
that comes after the speech.
Okay. Commander Phil. All right, I'm gonna head out now. Let everyone congratulations. Shadow. We'll see you, Phil. Love you, buddy, and can't wait until we can get you back on Friday nights. He's a great guy. I thought I hit. StreamYards is acting weird lately. So here's the speech. They're being sworn in
As men of the Night's Watch, right?
Yes.
I am the shield that guards from the realm of men.
Do you want to kind of describe maybe a little bit what this entails?
They're basically giving up their identity. Anything else? They're no longer Starks. They're no longer Tarleys. They have no more rights. They have no more inheritance. They give up all of that, and they are to serve the realm and the realm only.
So if you guys want to take a minute real quick and discuss this scene, because you've both watched it. Obviously, this leads to the fact that you're a Targaryen, the last Targaryen, and you know, she's like, he will not have my son. Talking about Robert, he's already dead. He's on the verge. They don't realize it,
right? So Lily, start off.
I think maybe you should talk about it, and then I'll just comment.
Okay, so here we get
Lily's finding her YouTube legs. We're gonna get her a channel one day.
So Drogo here's about what's happened, and he is like, are you hurt? Is the child hurt? And you can see now that Drogo, Dany is no longer property to him. He truly loves her. She is going to bear his son, the stallion that will mount the world. So he then goes to Jorah and says, for protecting her, you will get the finest horse. This is my gift to you. Then he goes off on this beautiful, guttural, just rally the troops talking, where he is like, this is not enough. For the man that sent this man to kill my wife, I'm going to take everything from them. I'm going to take their lands. I'm going to take their women. I am going to dismantle their stone houses. I'm going to kill the men in iron suits, and I will put my son on a throne of iron. And just the way he's doing about it, and I'm like, damn, I'd do you. The fuck? That's just...
Here we go. Yeah, we'll watch just a slight. Hold on. Dax, don't let those guys talk all over you. Ryan won't ever shut up if you let them jump. No. Yeah, no, jump in there, girl. Yeah, jump in there, girl. No, I am. You know, I want more than just my input. I want drastically more than my input, because this isn't.
Yes.
You know, I think other opinions, but this is a great speech. It's probably about as much as we can play right there before we get a little bit of clip.
I've already set the scene up, so I'll let you guys comment. I'm just gonna sit back and just I'm like, do one more comment. As you see, Drogo's getting more and more intense and more intense. Dany's like, oh, I love you.
Well, she unleashed an actual beast.
Oh,
like,
she unleashed an animal.
The dragon. You don't want to anger the dragon. Like, come on, bitch, you ain't fucking. But no, I do. I want to hear what Lily thinks, because she is the lady. So obviously she's going to have a different take, because she's going to be looking at things more from Dany's perspective.
Yeah, basically whatever. All of her reactions is basically accurate. Well, like I was saying earlier, just the same thing that now he actually really loves her and he cares about her. So if it would have just been just this little pact that they had between them, he probably would have been like, okay, whatever. He tried to kill her, who cares? I'm gonna kill this guy and it's done with. But the fact that he's like so passionate about this and he knows that it's something that she wants, and now he wants it too, just to get back at them for this one. I mean, it's not a little thing, but it's just one guy they sent to kill her. And the fact that he's like raising this entire war for her is like the hottest thing ever.
There we go.
I was wondering when we were gonna get full circle to the fact that Lily's lady part started buzzing.
This is like probably one of the best characters that Jason Momoa has ever played.
I would agree with that. I very much would agree with that. Shadow says, "Oh no, a bunch of light horsemen that use knives attacking a feudal society with pikes, crossbows, and heavily armed knights. I'm shaking in my baby seal leather boots." You are forgetting.
Just wait till season 7.
You are forgetting, sir.
That even Robert said only a fool would face the Dothraki in an open field.
Yeah. You know, knights move slow. They're heavy. Look at what Bronn did against a honorable knight. And, you know, of course, what's her name? Catelyn's sister. Lysa, thank you. Yeah, Lysa's like, you don't fight with honor. And he's like, no. And Bronn was like, no.
He did.
But he did.
Okay.
After he fell out the fucking door.
Okay, and just imagine the Crusaders against Genghis Khan.
Yeah. Just remember the British thought that about a bunch of unorganized farmers with muskets. Ding, ding, ding. Shadow, it's okay, buddy. We'll help educate you. We know that you're still 19. You got them baby nuts, and we'll help bring you into the historical forefront. No, yes. we do. We like Shadow. He's a young guy, but he has a solid head on his shoulders, and he is trying to. Unfortunately, I can't show this part because there is wee wees. So it's only brief. But the possible assassin is being drugged behind Daenerys' horse.
Into Vay's Dothrak, and it's inevitable until he falls, and then horses are just gonna walk over him.
Yeah, but also at the same time, he's butt ass naked.
Yeah,
so that's why we can't show it. He is a he's I mean, I'm not saying it's a scene that Lily would like, because I mean, I don't know anything about penis, but it's definitely not something that I'm like going, yeah, that's a good looking penis. Come on, that was funny.
I got news for you.
We don't have. We're slowly running out of time, so we need to finish here. They're pretty quick.
Okay, so
it's dark.
Go ahead.
So now Ned is getting a message that the Queen Regent and King Joffrey would like to see him, and Ned's like, huh? What?
Yeah, but at the same time, though, that's a discussion for another day.
Right.
Shadow.
King Joffrey and the Queen Regent request your presence in the throne room.
Huh?
King Robert is gone.
And so now he's asked. So now he asked. So he wants to know where is. So he goes and sees Littlefinger, and he's like, "The gold cloaks are yours." And he's like, "Where's Renly?" He fucked off and said bye.
Mm-hmm. With Sir Loras Tyrell, that would be the Knight of Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And some 50 retainers, because he's like, I'm out, dude. He's like, my head is going to be in danger of a chopping block.
Mm-hmm. And that is Janis Slynt. That is the Lord Commander of the City Watch.
Sean Bean is still alive. This show sucks. No, actually, this is the one show where Sean Bean died, and I was actually pissed off. Sean Bean is a great actor. And they kill him in everything. And I have a feeling that that's at his request. He's like, I want to give a phenomenal performance, but I want to die tragically. It just seems to be his MO all the time. And I wanted him to, I'm like going, okay, Sean Bean's the good guy. I'm like going, okay, this is looking good. Is he gonna? No, they fucked off shit too. Damn it, Sean Bean. If I ever talk to you, I'll be like, I love your work ever since GoldenEye 007. Stop taking roles where you fucking die. That's my one rant for tonight because I probably don't have another.
So now
I'm sorry. I need to get some sleep so I can actually do some work later tonight. I'm sorry, Carl.
So we are walking into the throne room, and
we stand behind you, Lord Stark.
So it's easier to stab you in the back.
I
didn't say that.
Well, let's be honest there, JV. What have we learned from House of the Dragon? The gold cloaks can be bought and are very corrupt.
We have also learned from the world of the Westeros, good deeds are not always paid off.
No. Lord of Seven Kingdoms. I would say that this entrance was actually pretty top notch until we had Viserys Targaryen walking in and smashing all anything Game of Thrones related and the most
smashing the internet for a day.
Longer than a day, dude. I think people talked about that for 2 weeks. Even after the latter episode aired, I think people are still talking about it. He got snubbed at the Golden Globes.
Yeah, he did. Oh my gosh, I was so mad.
So did Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And look, this is nothing against Emma Darcy, but how did you not nominate her, Matt Smith, and Patty Constantine? Because the show got nominated too for literally, I mean, fuck.
How is Patty Considine not nominated, but Diego Luna is?
Yeah.
Because Disney pays. It's the Hollywood Foreign Press. And they're notorious woke simps, and they suck a lot of dick. It's my stream, so I'll say you suck a lot of dick and you fucking suck the fun out of everything. At least House of the sorry, it's not House of the Dragon. The Rings of Power.
However, that got completely snubbed.
Yeah.
Oh, that got snubbed bad, dude.
That's good.
So Joffrey's already starting to fill into that role right now. He is on that throne and he is loving it.
The Hollywood Foreign Press. And we need to play a little bit of this.
Oaths of fealty from my loyal counselors.
Oh God, his voice. I mean, he was annoying before. Now he's just insufferable.
Well, you can hear his mom behind him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his mom is completely behind him. So
that, and remember what she said to him back in episode 3. Anyone who's not us is an enemy.
Me. Yep. Raven says Emma Darcy is fucking hot when she's yeah, she really is. And she is a biological woman, by the way. She chooses to have that stupid butch haircut. She's not gay. She's straight. She's just like, I'm non-binary, which is fine. Look, you want to hop on the stupid train, that's fine. I have nothing against that.
It's really controversial a little bit. You know how she won an award for being like Man of the Year of I don't know what?
Yeah,
why did she get nominated under the women's category?
Because GQ is front and center with
right, but I mean, respecting pronouns and respecting whatever she wishes. Why wouldn't they do it?
Because I did some research, and she doesn't actually speak out other than saying that I identify as they them. Like
she probably doesn't even believe it either. She's just virtue signaling to virtue signal.
I would agree, which I don't agree with, but at the same time, Hollywood and the weirdos in press are trying to promote her.
But which is also weird because she gets nominated for Man of the Year by GQ, female actress, thus reinforcing a binary.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't say. Look, the cracks in Hollywood are fucking showing.
Okay,
sense.
So here we are. So Ned gives Sir Sewing the note that Robert said, and he says it is Robert's seal. It is unbroken. Thus, it is not tainted.
To rule as regent.
As regent until the heir come of age.
Okay.
May I see that?
Oh, mommy, help!
So then,
I hate that little fucker.
So then, Cersei steps in, and is just. And then what she does, Selmy's like, wait, what?
Is this meant to be your shield, Lord Stark?
Ooh.
You know what's really sad too is that the King's Guard should have seized her right there.
Yeah,
they should have seized her right there because they are the defenders of the
king, including his last wish.
Yeah. They should have seized her right there. Like Sir Barrister should have turned around and say, seize her, and seize the child. But he didn't, because he got fucking cucked. Revenge, I can't necessarily read all that, but I will interpret because GQ is ran by a bunch of jerks. It has always been, and no, I do not respect anyone's pronouns and never will. Well, unless your pronouns are, identify with your biology.
Correct, and I would hope you would.
Which, Lily, we respect your he, him pronouns.
Yeah, right.
Shut up. I like it. She's gathering. There she goes. She's getting comfortable on stream. I like it. Yeah, this is
a piece of paper.
Those were the king's words.
Mm-hmm.
Arrest her now.
Okay. I think he's more in shock. It's like, what? Because I don't think this is something that in his lifetime he's ever seen.
No, you're 1,000% right. But like she's like, we have a new king now, and it's like, no, we don't. Not the one that it's just, I don't know. It makes me so angry.
Why didn't Ned say anything? That confuses me. Why, if he knows that Joffrey's not, why didn't he say anything?
Well, because he then says your son has no claim to the throne. So he kind of says it, but again, this is Ned's pride and Ned's honor is coming into play, and it's his biggest strength, but here right now it's his biggest weakness. And Ned doesn't know that everyone in that room has been bought.
Yep. He doesn't know because quite frankly he's been too stupid about it.
Or Ned, I would have left with Renly. I'd have been like, bye, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Right.
He actually thought that he had people behind him there in King's Landing. That's the saddest thing ever. Rewatching this, it just makes me wow, Ned.
Yeah, it makes you
look at
more
where all of your honor and being a good man got you.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because quite frankly, this is a very different land. It's not and even in today's world, necessarily being a very noble and honorable man is not going to get you the best outcome because things can bite you in the ass too. But that's
I mean, you don't necessarily have to be evil and do things to people, but sometimes you have to play the game also. You can't just be good and think that other people are good too.
Right. And that's Ned's problem. He puts everyone on the same moral compass as him, and he's wrong. And this is where the line where Cersei says, "When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die." There is no middle ground. You cannot play safe.
Because she's
Like,
a
yeah.
hateful bint.
Like, I can't believe that he didn't take her words more into account. She's basically telling him what's going to happen to him.
Yeah.
Seize this traitor.
Sir Barristan is a good man, a loyal man. Do him no harm.
You think he stands alone?
You know what really sucks too is that even Ned right there shows his true colors, and it's like, why would that not sway other people to say, hold up, he doesn't want to shed blood. He doesn't want to shed blood, but y'all do. I don't know. But then again, I kind of fall along the same line. I'm a little naive due to
But then again, Ned doesn't realize, even Barristan Selmy does not know that everyone in that room has been bought.
Yeah, it's true.
Kill him! Kill all of them, I command it!
Why would you follow that imbecilic child?
Because these are not royal troops. These are Lannister troops.
That's true. That is true.
I want no bloodshed. Tell your men to lay down their swords. No one needs to die.
So we think there's going to be a standoff here. And then as she looks right at him.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to somebody I wanted to bypass a little bit of the bloodshed to get right to the point.
Right.
Because we're literally at the edge of done.
I did warn you not to trust me.
Cut black. And he said, I think in like episode 3, when Ned says to him, you know, I'm sorry I didn't trust you. And he says, no, not trusting me is the smartest thing you have done.
Yep. Show makes me so angry.
Yeah, me too.
Rewatching it because you see the car wreck coming and you're like, hey, maybe if you turn before the car wreck, and it's like you could it's just like, nope, they're not going to turn before the car. And it's going to be like that when we rewatch a House of the Dragon season 1. It's hey, if you turn before the car wreck, like,
yeah,
we can avoid the car wreck.
Maybe you don't bang Sir Kristen Cole. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. Well, this might be closing in on one of the longest streams we've done. I feel like they keep getting longer, which is fine by me, but it's just funny that like it started out at like an hour, then it skipped to like an hour and 10, hour and 20, hour and 30, and now we're approaching an hour and 40. So Lily, you were on Twitter, but we are going to harass you and berate you and basically cudgel you into making a YouTube channel because you have good opinions, and quite frankly, you're a part of you have a lovely voice, and quite frankly, you should be making content much like Jane Theory does. So
oh yeah I love Jane Theory. Jane Theory is so great.
I mean, and much like all of us, you know, we're not, none of us are always right about everything, even though I was right about the new Transformers movie. So because the director confirmed it, y'all fuck off.
What? What did you confirm? What happened?
No, not you guys. No. I did. I caught a little bit of crap. They're like, well, I mean, just because it has like, you know, it only. No, I know you didn't, but we talked about this on Friday night. Yeah, like the director didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden, like after the premiere of the trailer, I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like, this looks a little sus. I'm like, we got like the Latino person, we got the black girl. And I was like, where are the other humans, right? And of course, everybody's like, you might be jumping the gun. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I'm jumping the gun. And of course, the director came out there like, this is telling the immigrant perspective from the people of Brown. And I'm just like, oh, God. Anyway, Lily, thank you for coming on.
Oh, my gosh.
long story short,
Yeah,
Lily-
it's Transformers. I'm just going to watch it for robots and explosions. It's not a big deal.
Lily is the Jane theory. Ryan and I are the as.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jane is awesome though. Those are big shoes to fill.
No, you trust me. You could fill them easily. If you decide to make a YouTube channel.
It's Az's shoes that are hard to fill.
Yeah.
Oh, Az. I love
I'm probably close because I'm a large, tall, husky man.
Oh my God.
JV, what do you got coming up?
Well, I just did dropped a video earlier today. Can Marvel Studios be saved? I gave 7 little tips of what they should do going forward, and they could actually turn a corner and maybe become profitable again. So check that out. And Thursday, I have a holiday special for all of you.
Nice.
Which I gave a hint to Ryan and Kat on Friday, and yes, that's something I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is true. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat. You guys are the best. It's the reason that we do it, to try to entertain, inform, and like I said, I think everybody here would agree that we're not always right about everything. Even JV gets corrected every once in a great while. I probably get corrected more than anybody on the stream, but I will play the clip again of you fucking taking it up the ass like Rose did. That's so terrible.
I got news for you.
Yeah, I would play that if we weren't going to end. But you know what? Nobody needs to out after the stream because I have to bounce and do something real quick. But so nobody feel free to stay in the back studio. Love you, chat. Love everybody on the panel. And we are going to continue to do this. Join us on Friday night for Friday Night's Royal Rumble. And then again, join us again.
Which I believe we're getting a special guest, a legacy guest is coming back.
That's the word. So we'll hopefully cross the fingers, and we will not be here next week because I will be indisposed, and I'm only keeping that secret for certain reasons. I will let everybody know in the Twitter DMs why. So see you guys. Much love.
Night.